Rabbi Sai, we're going weiter in Shas. Yesterday we started Mesechta Tamid. It is very short, only 7.5 blot. We are seeing the Mefarish. There's no Rashi. We're seeing the Mefarish inside. And I am pleased to report that we finished the first Amud. It starts on Chaf Hei Amud Beis, so do not be fooled when you do not see a Daf Beis. Now, Mesechta Tamid really talks about the carbon Tamid, which was brought Tzai in the morning and Tzai in the afternoon, which we now have replaced with Shachris and Mincha. As for whether we will be davening once the Karbanis return, please see the playlist. Yesh? Yesh? I don't know. Do you have a share on that? Tefillah after. Isn't there much like this? Some say I don't. I think there's a mandana that says we're not going to daven.
This should be out.
RabbiBlond.com! Use coupon code Tesla 5.
Coupon code for what?
Coupon code. Oh, free. It's all shurim are free. There's no. Everything's free, Rabbi Sai. Onu Ratzim Beheim Ratzim.
So far, I haven't made a dime. I've only lost hundreds of dollars.
In which Welt?
I mean, you're saying you think I went and told them Haba and came back?
No, you'll bet. It's your
Yeah,
the savings account is just compounding.
Savings account?
Upstairs.
Is it disgrace from Chase?
Yeah.
0.001.
Yeah.
You gotta be a shaita.
Don't be a
The
shaita.
that the guy who leaves his cash in the savings account in Chase. That guy's
That's a term? Ezehu shaita?
Yeah, the Gemara.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's why he tears his clothing, he's one the big
What
sleeps
daf? Later?
Down on
Oh,
the
okay.
at the bottom.
Okay.
Maybe be Gimel the biz.
I think we're up to Eira Kerry in the Mishnah, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we were talking last night about the Kohanim who were lucky enough to stand guard in the various 3 Mekoimos during the night.
Fortunate.
What did I say?
Lucky.
Lucky, right. No, well, yeah, fortunate. Because they're was this the Geirel? Did they have Geirels for this? Or this was different Mishmaris?
So far, we don't know.
But we learned in Yuma that there is the idea of a Geirel,
Yeah.
but that applies maybe to different other Avodas in the Beis HaMikdash. Eira Keri La'achad Mehen. If one of them experienced a seminal emission during the night, Yosef HaHilachlai, he would exit the Beis HaMoiked, the hall of fire, which was a dome, kippah, had a yarmulke. Okay, he would exit the because right, you can't come to the Beis HaMikdash after as a Balkari. Yirei Malka, fear of the Melech. Yes. Yarmulka. B'mesiba ha'hileches tachas habira. It's very interesting. When he left the hall of fire, the Beis HaMoiked, you would think, okay, he just runs out. No. He goes through a tunnel that went under the bira. Others say, the Mefarish says...
Let's see that inside. Let's see the Mefarish before we turn over the page. Just turn back so we can get everything.
A circular staircase that led to an underground tunnel.
It's a short one.
I got it.
I know you do. Okay, yeah, go.
I got it. Eira Keri La'echad Mehem. It says Mehem, even though the Gemara says Mehen. Okay. The Mishnah says Mehen. Okay. Seder Maaseh Mefarish. The order of events will be explained. Did I get it right?
Yeah, the acts. Yeah, okay.
Rabbi Sai, we learn inside. We learn Tamid inside. Don't be afraid of the Aramaic and the Hebrew. You could do it, Rabbi Sai. If I could do it, the biggest Amaretz in the Welt, then you could do it. B'mesiba, we said through the tunnel. Re'isi bivsru Bibitroina shel Rabbi Yaakov bar Shimon Zatzal b'chol midas moichiach shemesiba hu amid shel binyan sha'olin v'yarden by al yidei Gilgal. Any time that we see a mesiba, it's referencing a structure in the building that goes up. You can go up and down like in the form of a circular staircase.
It's a pillar. An amid is a pillar.
Amid is a pillar.
Right. Through a Gilgal would mean a wheel.
Oh, al yidei Gilgal.
A wheel. Gal.
Gal.
Through a wheel. Petroino means the interpretation I saw in the explanation of Rabbi Yaakov Bar Shimon.
Giving a source of where he saw something.
Rivash? I don't know if that's the Rivash.
It says Rabbi Yaakov Bar Shimon.
Right.
It says over there Rivash?
I don't know if it's...
I don't know. I'm not from that time.
No, if you break it down, I don't think
I'm
that's
from
the
this
same
century.
Rivash.
I don't know.
Okay. Tachas Habira. What? It's right. It's cold?
I don't.
Are you coming?
Huh?
You coming? You don't want? Yeah, schade.
Oh, based on Mikey, 37.
Fridge is broken.
This is
like cold water in 2 days.
This is the Hall of Fire.
Right.
38 is the Chamber of Lambs.
Fridge is broken. Having like cold water in days.
Chamber of Lechem Aponim.
We have a backup fridge that we got for
42
free.
is the Gate of the Hall of Fire. That's where you walk in. 41 is Chamber that descended to the immersion room. Lishkas Beis HaMoikim. 38 is the Chamber of the Lambs. 40 is the chamber in which the Hasmoneans deposited the stones of the Mizbeach defiled by the Greeks. Right. Lishkas HaChisamois. That's where they put those extra bricks. 37 is the Hall of Fire. So I'm trying to see, Rabbi Isai, where the tunnel, if it does talk about the tunnel. 45 is the Shar HaNitzites. We spoke about that yesterday. It's on the same side as the Gate of Fire. That's the Gate of the Raid. Or as Rav Moshe Yosef Blan, the great grandson of the Nachlas Tzvi, says, the Gate of the Spark. And then we also had one more over here on this side. Just trying to find.
Referring to the rays of the sun.
What was the third Makim that the Mishnah referenced?
Palestinas?
Oh, yeah. 52. Okay, so that's over there. That's much smaller. Base of Tinas. Anovim. So he said that this Balkari went through this Mesiba, this tunnel that went under the Bira. Was meant as Bira?
Why does it say it's Amud Shel Binin? How do you learn it like the Mefarish? If it's a pillar, pillars of the building. Pillars. What does that mean? What does the Mefarish mean? How are you Mefarish the Mefarish? How do you understand this Mefarish?
It says it was a circular staircase that led to an underground tunnel.
Circular. That's according to the Mefarish?
Yeah. The Rosh Rabbeinu Gershom says it was a tunnel. So a question, the Mefarish says there was a circular staircase leading to the tunnel.
It's very interesting because usually the Mesechta has a special commentary on Rashi. Like basically like a Hebrew art scroll on Rashi with footnotes. The Mesechta, they don't have it in this Mesechta. The commentary that they have is more limited.
Yeah, ba 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 ba.
Any Maggid Shir has a lot less to work with. If he's going to prepare a Shir, try to sprinkle in Chidushim, there's a lot less to work with in this Masechta.
Then you have to be Mechadesh, your own Chidushim.
I mean, Mara says, Divrei Torah, Aniyim b'makom echad, Ashir b'makom echad. Some places it's poor, there's less going on, other places it's wealthy.
Tachas Bira, under the Bira, was meant us. Ki heichi de pliga Rabbi Yechon Reish Lakish. It's machlekes Rabbi Yechon Reish Lakish ba'alma gabeba v'sarfai. L'fnei habira. Yumadaf Beis.
So
L'fnei habira.
What's getting burned before the beer over there? The beer. The beer is how do we define beer?
The temple, the Beis HaMikdash.
The beer is the Beis HaMikdash.
Yeah, literally it means a palace.
Right. So what were they burning there?
They were burning stuff.
For the Mizbeach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
V'kamandamar kol ha'makdish kulei kroi bira shenemar.
Some say the whole Beis HaMikdash was called the beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
The entire Beis HaMikdash is called bira because it says El habira asher hechinoisi.
Right.
the temple that which I entered.
I think prepared.
Prepared. Hachana. This is hachana.
Maybe.
The learning we're doing is hachana for the upcoming Yom Hadin. We're trying to be makabel ol malchus shemayim and do tshuva. And the way it works is you want to run from avera, immerse yourself into Torah.
Probably in a few hours.
He's gone. The Ikaman Damar, Makam Yesh Bahar Habayas Ubira Shma. The name, the place of the Harabayas is referred to as the Bira, not necessarily
one of the places there, yeah.
not necessarily the structure. Achanami pligi hachad l'man damar kula beis hamikdash hi hamechila haleches tachas beis hamikdash. According to that Manda Amar, the entire Beis Hamikdash, there was.
According to the Mandamar, who says that in the whole Beis Hamikdash there was these mechila. We said before that was
tunnels.
Tunnels, yeah.
That they went under the Beis Hamikdash.
Right.
The Rasha Echad Pasuach, the Lashkes Beis Hamikdash, and one of them, the Lishkes, one of them entered into the Hall of Fire. Shalmakim Choil. It's a place of.
It wasn't Kodesh.
It wasn't Kodesh, right? The Rasha Echad Pasuach Chayitz Lazar, and one of them, the other entrance, was outside the Azara, Elamakim Hatfila, where they would be toivel.
Right.
So you chap what's going on here, Rabbi say?
No.
According to Reish Lakish, it's a get out of jail free card. He runs from the Hall of Fire, the Beis Hamoiked, through a tunnel.
I'm calling it chamber.
The chamber of fire, and then he goes underground in the tunnel, and he comes out. And how convenient. He could be toivel there and remove the scent of sin. And even according to Rabbi Yochanan, who says that those tunnels underneath the Heichel are kodesh, so to the entrances are kodesh.
That's talking about if it was open to the kodesh. But if it was open,
If it was open to the Harabayas, it doesn't bring along the kedusha of the Harabayas. The end of Psachim daf pei vav
at the end of the perech, Ketzad Soilin in Psachim. Psachim goes for another 35.
Oh yeah, it's smack on there over there. L'man Amar Makam Yesh Bahar Harabayas Ubir Shma Tachas Oisei Makam HaMechila Nam Sheches V'lekach Asu Mechila. The Mechilas loy niskachu bezavu balkeri mishtaleach l'shtei machanos chutz lazar v'harabayis. So he was able to go into the two machanos outside of the Azara and the Harabayis.
Now, according to the opinion that says that it was a place on Harabayis, it was Bira, so then the tunnels would continue, and it didn't become holy. Bezav balkeri, they could go over there.
Just drink someone's random's water.
That's great.
Gotta wash it off with some.
Just make sure that it wasn't half by any means.
That's gross. Whatever. Everybody say, Hashem, please don't let me get sick.
It's in a shul. It's not like someone urinating in it as a joke or something.
Yeah, and it's fresh because I threw whatever that one was there from last time. I threw it out last week, so.
What does it get stale?
Neither does honey. Okay.
Yeah.
And there were lamps burning here and there to illuminate his way through the tunnel. Because the way the tunnel works is it's underground, so it's very dark.
Right.
And the Ravid says lamps were needed to light the way at many points because the tunnel took many turns in reaching its destination.
Starting with David, Hashem, Uri. Going to be talking about or lighting it up.
The tunnels took many turns in reaching its destination. Yeah. It's a lesson for life.
Yes.
Oilam thinks straight path.
Yeah.
No, it's a tunnel.
What about the pasuk?
But if you have the Ar HaTorah guiding you, no matter how many bends and turns, you'll always have the insight as to where to go next.
How do you reconcile that with Sadiq Tamar Yifrach?
Sadiq Tamar Yifrach.
Straight up. Shavi Yipol Sadiq. contradiction.
Yeah, no, it's not.
No.
Plus, yeah. Sheva Yipol Tzaddik come, okay?
Yeah.
He keeps falling. He's in the same spot. He keeps falling.
Yeah.
But when he's ready to succeed, he goes straight up.
Right, but Tzaddik Tamar Yifrach means the guy goes straight, doesn't fall at all.
No, it means he goes straight up. Doesn't mean right away. The avoida is in the
Doesn't
avoida.
fall.
The avoida is in the avoida, Rabbi say. You stay, you fall, and then... So he's up the base Elio.
Yeah.
The Kohen continued until he reached the immersion room. Right? He would go into the mikveh that was located there. Umedura Haisasham. A large fire was kept there for people to dry and warm themselves.
A bonfire, a torch, they don't say that.
It says a large fire.
Okay.
What do you have?
I mean, Madura is famous for by Hilchos Avdallah, we have 2 wicks, so does it didn't have a torch in Madura.
Ubeisakise shel kavod. Not just any bathroom.
So what was the point of the light? Comes along the Mefarish. What was the point of the
I can't even get 2 lines in. He wants to go straight to the Mefarish.
No, because what's the point? You didn't say what the point is. Why do you have it there?
I did. Vaneris Delkas Mikan.
No, what's the point of the Madura? You already have the nearest, you have light.
Okay,
so
fine. Vaneris Delkas Mikan B'mechila Kedei Lahayar Loi. In the tunnel, in order for it to light for him, Umadura Haisasham. B'mechila, we didn't look at it inside. B'mechila samach lebeis haTefila achar shetavo mischasim sham. I'm gonna say what it is. I don't say anything, but doesn't. Yeah, no, it's true, but I know what it means.
Okay.
In the tunnel, it was close to the beis haTefila. After he toiveled, right there, this medura was very close, and it would warm them up.
Right. What about in the summer though? Kind of pointless, eh?
No. This is underground. It's always cold underground.
Oh, that's already a good shot.
I get that once a quarter, Rabbi say. Once a quarter. Every 3 months, I get a good shot.
Quarter? What is this? Financial
Fiscal.
dividends over here? What is this? Fiscal policy over here? Alright. Yeah.
The Beis HaKisei Shel Kavod was there.
Yeah.
And before we get to the Mefarish, Zeh Haya Kvoidai, says the Mishnah. This was its honor. Let's see what made it dignified. Mitzay Na'ol. If one found the door closed, he knew that there was a person there. Pasuach, if he found it open, he knew that there was no person there. So this eliminated the idea. Okay, we'll see inside why that is there. So Lav Dafka, was there a lock? Door is closed, you don't touch it. Door is open, it's for you to go into. This
is funny. I always in my house, I'd like leaving the bathroom door open when no one's in there. Some people close it though because they don't want it to smell. If it smells.
Interestingly, someone in the office pointed out this problem because when someone's in the restroom, someone tries opening it.
Yeah.
So we got a new lock that when it's locked from the outside, it shows either vacant or
Yeah, it's the same idea. But I like opening it because if you live in a house that doesn't have central air, there's no air in the...
No air.
So you gotta
No air.
That's something else to think about.
No air.
You don't have that because you have a luxurious central air. But,
I have some splits. Before that, we had splits.
Before that, we have window.
No, upstairs we didn't have. It didn't work so bad. I feel sick from that water.
Are you serious? Psychology.
Yeah. Beis HaKisei Shel Kavod Zok Mefarish V'Zo Kvoidei Lefi Sheyesh By Pesach V'Adam Shenichnas Shama. Because if it was open and a person entered there, Shama Yimtzo Na'ol.
No. It has a door, and a person who would go there would find it locked. Pesach is a door.
So there was a door, and a person who goes there, he'll find it locked.
Yeah. If it was closed, he would
he'll come back.
Right.
Because he understands that there's a person there.
However, carry on.
However, Matzoi HaPesach Pasuach B'Yaduah She'ein Boi Adam. If he sees that it's open, he knows there's no person there. And he'll go in and he'll do what he needs to.
We went to a library once. I remember it was East Rockwood with my kids. It was awkward. So you know those things you have to get a key to go in the bathroom?
Yeah.
You know, there's some places you probably don't go to this place often, but
It's judgy, very judgy. Yeah.
So it had a big key, like it's a huge keychain. Like I'm not stuck in that thing, like whatever. So I left it on the side, and when I was going, someone opened, and then they realized they didn't see anything or anything. But it was just,
yeah, for sure.
Be careful with these things.
For sure. Yeah, it's gonna.
Yoda V'Tovel. So now we're going to the actual mikveh itself.
Allah v'nistapag, he ascended and dried himself off. Right, he went into the mikveh, came out, dried himself off. V'nischamam kineged hamedura, and he warmed himself in front of the large fire. He then came back through the tunnel and back to the base Hamoikade. And what did he do? He sat next to his fellow Kohanim. Until the gates were opened in the morning. When he departed and went on his way.
It's interesting because they say that say Yom Koman in the morning, you get Mishnah Gemara, whatever. Why? Because no machlekes. Why can't you say Tamid? No machlekes.
That what?
So one of the reasons why there's an obligation to say it was Yom Koman in the morning before particular Zimmer is because there's no arguments. No arguments here. It's straightforward. Whatever you can say. Yeah.
Zok the Mefarish, Yerid, the base of Tvila goes down to the base of Tvila, V'Tovel, he's Tovel himself, and he comes up, and his Tapig, V'Nischamim, he dries himself off and warms up, Keneged Hamedura, by the fire, B'Hadetnan, B'Mesechta Megillah, Daf Chafam and Aleph, Loi Mezen, V'Loi Tovelin, Ele B'Yoim, Hainu B'Chayiv Tvila, Shetzrichen, B'Chayiv Tvila, Shetzrichen, Spira.
Sephira.
Yeah, what's this?
This is talking about you can't do sprinkling of the blood of the paraduma. Excuse me, the ash of the paraduma. You can't do mazan, that's the hazah, and you can't tovel unless it's during day. So when were they tovel over here?
In the morning.
Right. So he's saying that's talking about someone. It was the morning. What did the Mishnah here say? Specify.
No, not really. It says that until the gates were opened in the morning.
So it implies it was still dark, maybe.
Yeah.
It was night. So I think what he's doing is he's asking a question. I know that from the Ha.
Oh, you're right. It is night.
So it's implied from over here. So the question is, how could he go at night? So the Mefarish answers, those are people who are only obligated to Tova. Shesrichim Sfira, and you need to count. For example, Kagon, Kamei if someone came in contact with a corpse, Ozav, someone who has the Tum of Azav, or Mitzoyer, someone who has Saras. So you have to count in those cases. Those could only be done during the day. They're obligated to be Tovo. Kishiyagi Yom Zayin, the suffer Miksa, so Yitvo. And when the seventh day reached, and they count some of the day, Miksasa Yom Kikulu, some of the days like the whole day, then you could be Tovo. Sal Badai Lechamino, we would have thought, Hoyo Valaylo, Acher Hayoim. Since the night after the day, it begins the night, and therefore it's already the seventh day. No. Regarding Tefillah, you have to wait till the day. You can't say Meksas Yom Kikula once until Chavim comes in. You have to wait for the day, and then you can say Meksas Yom Kikula, then it's considered the whole day. Say, like the Pasuk says in the Yikra, Besafra Allah Zayin Yom V'Leilos, you have to count 7 days, not nights. The Nida of Yoledis to feel also Balayla. What about a Nida and a Yoledis who are tovel at night, except for a Kala, which is an exception, which is fascinating. But in general, a Nida and a Yoledis is only tovel at night. Shahari Kol Zayin Shalem Hein Tameim. All 7, they were impure. And therefore they have to go to the mikvah on the 8th day.
The Mefarshim asks, why does the Mishnah allow this kohen to remain in the hall of fire through the night? The Rishonim offer a number of answers, right? Because he went to the mikvah, and then he comes back. He's a Tful Yom. But he's not allowed to go on the Harabayas.
Tful Yom in which case?
In our case.
Okay.
Because he has to wait for the day, right?
Okay.
So
I mean, it's not that much of a wait.
yeah, but there's still like after he's toivel, he should leave.
Correct.
So why does it let him come out?
Okay.
I was thinking, you don't want to embarrass him. So okay, but
What do you mean embarrass him?
if he was about carry, and then he had to take care of. Rabbeinu Tam answers that the Isra for Tvul Yom to remain on the Harbayis is only rabbinic. See Yavamas Zion Amid Beis. And the Rabbanan enacted it only with regards to not entering the Beis Hamikdash, not with regards to leaving for Tumah contracted while inside the Beis Hamikdash. Alternatively, even if the Rabbanan did require Tvul Yom to leave, they were making the case of one who would have to travel at night after leaving the restricted area. That's Rabbeinu Tam as understood by the Ravid and the Mefarish. The place is Arash Yavamas.
Why is the Mishnah setting up the case? Ezeu Keri. What's the case of Ezeu Keri?
Let me just finish this.
Yeah.
Yet others assert that the Rabbanan did not answer the entire Temp Harabayas to Tvul Yom, only a portion of it, the Chayil, and the women's courtyard. The unsanctified portion of the Beis HaMikdash was not in this area, as the Ri cited in the Rush and the Ravid, who maintains that it applied only to the women's courtyard. Yeah, what's your question?
What's the case of Ezeu Keri?
Our case?
He was with his wife, wasn't he?
In the Beis HaMikdash? What?
No, before. Oh, good, because he was sleeping there. Right. Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is a long.
Don't be afraid. Just remember what the Medrash says.
Yeah, what does it say?
A lot of things. But the fool comes in, he looks around, he says too much. What can he even tell? Smart guy does the little every single day.
So I'm done for the day?
What?
I'm done for the day?
No. Take it by time, dedicate the time, and you'll see, you'll finish.
It's too much though.
Yeah, that's it. Also, lo alecha al malacha likbar v'lo atabin dichorim levatli menu shteit navos.
What?
You don't have to finish the job, but you're not free to just not do anything.
You just have to start.
Do what you could.
Rabbi said I need to stretch the legs before we get into this Mefarish.
Which Mefarish?
We have another Mefarish now.
Yeah, that's on the next.
No.
On the next.
We did it.
No, we did.
The one that has to sit next to his friends. By V'bav Yeshav Loi Eitzel Achu HaKayanim.
Oh, that one. Okay.
You see, even Rabbi Blond is scared of this Mefarish. You're scared of it like Mount Everest.
What's the worst that's gonna happen? I'm not gonna understand it.
No, it's not that. It's that you have to slug through it and you have to be toiled through it. It's gonna wear you down. Like the Pasuk says, what does it say? Torah wears down tzaddikim murder. You're worried of being worn. Of Yoshev Lo Eitzel Echav HaKohanim, the Afgav Dadayin in a Torah Achir of Shimshoi.
Oh, okay, that's what you were quoting. I wonder where you got that from.
Even though he's not Torah until the sun arises.
The
sun sets after being Tvul Yom, meaning he has to wait the day, right?
Because it's Tvul Yom. That's what Tvul Yom means. You have to wait for sunset.
Right. Yesh Leimer. What's the Yadalit, please?
Mine doesn't have the dollar. Mine has a head.
Yesh Leimer. Ayin Taisus Vachim Daf Lamed Aleph V'Lev and heart. The Chachamim Lo Hitzrichuhu Lelechas Otzeis Misham Hoyel V'Laylahu. The Chachamim did not want to trouble him to go from there at the nighttime, Achiyar Hayom, until the light of the day. The Hamamrinan Tvul Yom Al Yikanis Lemachana Levaya Midrabanan. That the Tvul Yom is not allowed to enter the Machana Levia is of the Levium. It's the Rabbanan. Umehacha Yeshla Hachiach Al Oisa Shmua Shel Yavamis. What does that mean?
With this, we could prove on that statement in Yevamos.
Shmua is a statement.
Shmua is
the hearing. The Hachi Perusha Damir Hasam Mitzayra Shechal Shmini Shaloi Erev Pesach Mitzayra that the 8th day falls out on Erev Pesach. The Ra carry by Bayom, and he becomes a carry by day. No, don't worry. It's just the Yetzer Hara. I'm sorry. All right. The Amin and Hasam Mitzayir Shechal Shmini Shaloi Erev HaPesach the Ra carry by Bayom. Amru Chacham Afa Pi She'ein Tvul Yom Achar Nichnas Zeh Nichnas Mutav
Zeh Nichnas.
Zeh Nichnas.
Even though what's the case? You have Messiah his 8th day is on Erev Pesach, and he saw carry in the day. So Chachamim said, even though another Tvul Yom can't go in, he could go in. He's already there. Mutov Yavo Atzi Sheish Bokaris V'Yitcha Atzi Shein Bokaris. It's better that an Atzi that has karis should push up an Atzi that doesn't have karis.
Which one has karis?
The Messiah, seems like.
So what? Which one's karis? Which one's not?
The Messiah is, seems like the Pesach, isn't it?
So he's allowed to do what because of that?
He's allowed to go.
Even though partly he shouldn't go.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I'd have to look up that Gemara in your homes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yochanan Amar.
Rav Yochanan Amar Dvar Davar Toira Afilu Asa Ein Boy Shenemar Vayamed Yishafet B'Chatzar HaChadasha Shechatshu Ba Dvarim V'Amru Tvul Yoim Al Yikanes LaMachne Levia. V'Achi Perusha
He
Dvar.
says that the Tvul Yom can't go into the Levi camp.
V'Achi Perusha Dvar Toira Rav Yochanan Loila Flugei Asa El Mefarish Milsa the Tana Kama.
He's not arguing. He's explaining what the Tanakama said.
Damat.
By Tanakama.
Yavai Asa Sheish Bei Kares V'Yitcha Asa She'en Bei Kares.
Right.
Hachikama Mutav Yavai Asa Sheyesh Bei Kares. Hasach V'Yadcha
Here
Asa
it is.
Darabana.
What's the Aseh that has kares? The Pesach, the Korban Pesach. And that should push off an Aseh the Rabbanan that doesn't have kares with its Isser. That I think is the Mitzayra.
The Agav the Ivy B'Kares Nokat Kares.
Since we're talking about kares, he mentioned the case of kares. I know.
The Kamefarish Dvar Torah.
That's what
The
he said.
Itana Kama Ari B'Isser Shu Min HaTorah. Loi Hayaloi L'Rabbi Yochanan Loimar. Loi Hayaloi. Rabbi Yochanan Loimar L'chad Dvar Torah the Habai Ari Elahachi Hayaloimar. Amar Rabbi Yochanan Afilu Asei.
Rabbi Yochanan should have said that there's not even an Aseh. So then why did Rabbi Yochanan say what he said? This is Vartar and the whole thing, yeah.
Elavada Lefrushe Milsa Tanakama
He's
also.
explaining the Tanakama.
The Oy the Muchach with Ksubas Taf Chesam Rav. Rabbi Yochanan Lav Tanahu Damrin and Hassam. Amar Rav Nachman Amar Rav.
Yeah.
Chassanim in a minion.
What's the proof that Rabbi Yochanan wasn't a Tana? Because the Gemara over there quotes Rav Nachman in the name of Rav, who says that a Chassan is not included in the minion of 10 people, and an Avel is also not included in the minion. Meisvei, the Gemara over there asks from Rabbi Isa, they are included. Chassan and Avelim in a minion. The Gemara over there says.
Yeah.
So the Gemara over there answers, Masnisan Karamis? You're asking a question from a Brisa? Alea de Rav? You're asking a question on Rav from a Brisa? Rav Tana, who Pali Rav? He's a Tana, he could argue. Itamar, and then it says, Amar Yisuf, Amar Yochanan, they said, Rav Yisuf to the name of Yochanan, Chasanim in a minion, Vein Avilim in a minion, Nenushito. That the Chassan would be counted in 10, but the Avel would not. Meisvei Chasanim Avilim in a minion. What do you mean? We have a Brisa that says that everyone would be counted, even the Avel. Mataris Kitanya, he Beshura. That case is talking about with the Shura, with a line, or by benching some of the text. By benching. Maybe he'll say that Rabbi Yochanan not be Tana.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll say that Rabbi Yochanan is also a Tana. Kihechi the Taritz Alibe the Rav, Tana who Upalig, Ayol the Taritz Alibe the Rabbi Yochanan, Tana who Upalig. If you're going to say that Rabbi Yochanan was a Tana, that just like you gave the answer before, that Rav was a Tana, and therefore you could argue, you should have said the same thing with Rabbi Yochanan. Elavadai, why did the Gemara use that? Lav Tana, because it was not a Tana. Inami or Ino Chiach Mikan, the equal, the Memar Oiso Chotze Bacholai Sayakiba Shafal the Karka Harabais. You can't prove from over here, you could say that half was not Kodesh, and it was not equivalent to the ground of the Harabais. So kind of the the garden that using the Kachum Loshmakab, the separate Loshmakab, the roofs, those higher levels were not holy. No difference the roof of the Zara, no different the roofs of Yerushalayim with the holiness of Yerushalayim. Next one.
Dal Sois Azar, the doors of the Azara were open. Yaitzav he would go out and go on his way. The Hayel B'lo Yasa Avoida Ma Yasa L'Sham.
If he wasn't doing the avodah, what was he doing over there?
He was guarding. Now that the guarding's finished, it's
Right,
the day.
get out of there.
Inami agav chavivusa ikri v'avid avodah.
Because of the love and endearment, that's why it's called, and he would do the avodah.
What's the avodah? To guard.
Maybe the next avodah. Similar to what it says in Yoma, yeah.
Masif and Rav Sheshes Amr Big Day Kodesh, the Amar to Big Day Chol, Agav Chavivus and Mikri Agad Avodah.
Okay.
What's that? What does it say over there? What's Rav Sheshes saying?
Something about he was wearing Big Day Kodesh, he can't be Big Day Chol because of the endearment.
Either way, he has to potentially guard it, so, but he's sleeping.
It's referring to the next avodah.
He's sleeping. But I guess being in that place is he loves being there, right?
Yeah.
It's chaviv to him.
Okay. So until the gates would open and then he would go. Next one. Yotze v'haylech lo. Yotze v'haylech. Next one. The Beisel, where would he go?
The Machdoi.
The Melacha. So
the Beisel Machsoi. The Mayasa Hoyav lo Yavoid.
If he's not going to do the avodah, what's the point? What kind of?
Kaman Nami Amr Shebeshas Hashtchua B'Shas HaKiteres Hayaroish HaMaimin Maimin Es HaTmeim. What's that?
At the time when they were involved with the Ketairos, the head of that group
became Tameh?
Would put all the people who were Tameh over there in the Shabbos to the eastern gate. Okay, wherever
it is.
It was known that because they were Tameh, they would refrain from entering in over there. Oh, and people who were Tameh, they would be careful not to make
anything more.
Make that Tameh, yeah.
They were concerned because if they come in, they're going to come in and do the avodah. They're tamei. Ma'amidim oisam shem kedei shiyar oisa b'nei adam v'yodim shemachmas tumahem chadalim.
Oh, there was a chashad. People are going to say they're not coming to the avodah because they were working. So now they're going to know that it has nothing to do with their working. It has to do with that they were tamei.
And how will people know? Lo yamru machmas malachahu de'im ha'yushavim lebeisam yamru oilam. They would go
back to the house. They'd say they just want to go back home to go work, but they would have to wait there instead. So now people would know that they couldn't work, but just because of a tummy reason.
People will know that people from the Ketairos?
People who were there know that they were just.
Who's they?
Other people that were there. They would know that they weren't doing that avodah because they were tummy. Others who would see that.
The Balkari you're talking about, or other people?
Make more money at work at home.
You're talking about the Balkari?
People were tummy, yeah.
That went. Oh, because if they left,
yeah.
How would they know to differentiate between them and someone who's not tummy?
Because they were waiting there to do the avodah. Meaning they weren't home. That's the thing. They weren't at work.
So who's going to be chayshit? The
if they
other
would have
kaihanim?
went home, then others would have said, "Wait a second, what happened to Ruvain? He just wanted to make more money. That's why he left."
And now that he's sticking around, they knew that he went through the tunnels?
Yeah, and he's just waiting to become pure.
Okay, so the Mishnah is now...
That didn't come across in all the notes? Did you go through all of them?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting, that it didn't come up.
Why does it have two Dibur Maslos the same?
Sometimes if it's different points in the Sujah.
Rashi does that also?
Oh, it's rare. But this is Mefarish land. It's much more lengthy.
The Mishnah has now completed its description of the deployment of the Kehanim prior to the beginning of the day, the guarding of the Beis HaMikdash, the sleeping arrangements of the Kehanim, and the related law of a Kohen who becomes a Balkari during the night. The Mishnah now proceeds to the first avodah of the day, the Trumas Hadeshin, the separation of a token portion of ash from the Mizbeach.
Token portion of ash?
Torah says, "V'hirim es hadeshin v'sama etzel mizbeach." She'll separate the ash and place it before the mizbeach. The kohen went up onto the mizbeach, scooped a shovel full of ash from the previous day's karbanos, came down, and deposited it on the azara floor to the east of the mizbeach ram. We spoke about this in Yuma.
Yeah.
This service is not to be confused with Chitza'as Hadeshen, the full removal of the ash, ridding the altar of the accumulation of the
You
ashes.
gotta clean the mess up, and then you take the garbage bag out.
Is that a lesson for life?
Yeah.
What is it?
Take out the trash.
Like literally from the kitchen.
That shit like that.
Also, last week I put some of the candles in my wife's snare, so I was able to put my kayyim.
Oh, every week, that's already more of a halacha. That's already the mission. Gingus and Reish Hamach. Gimel, based on Rabbi Kiva Eger, who's Medai from a Tekune Zoyer, Alpi of Mishnah and Shabbos. Shloisha Veirus, Nasha Mesis, Bashas Lidos, and Nasha Yud Nidach Habalachas and Air. Say Nidach Hal and Air. I have Lakas and Air, specifically the Hadalaka. And Nasha do the Hachan and the men do. My grandfather used to say, can you imagine how much garbage would be in this house if I wouldn't have taken out the garbage the last 70 years of our marriage?
That's a lot of garbage.
Yeah. Okay.
Mishu writes in this Mizbeach, one who wishes to separate the ash from the Mizbeach, Mashkim v'Toivo. He arrives early and goes to Toivo in the mikveh at Shlo Yaveh HaMemuna before the Kayin arrives.
So early bird gets the ashes, but a lot of people wanted that. So they would have a lottery, that's what we learned, right? Different methods. All right, let's see the Mefarish over there. It's good chazara for us from Yuma.
Yuma Chaf Beis Amud Aleph.
Okay.
Getting very tired. This tire is really wearing me out. That's what they say in the pasuk.
Which person?
Isn't there something about like
The Torah. Why was the Torah given Kaisim Meshain Azim? And Rashi explains over there in Rosh Hashanah that it's Metayish Kaicho, weakens a person.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Talking about people who are learning like
I would say
9 hours
pizza.
straight.
I had 2 slices, a vegetable slice and with no cheese, and then I had a regular
I
slice
went to the
with
pizza
cheese.
shop here for the first time.
Yeah, what do you have?
Just we got a pie for us.
You ate there or you took it to go?
No, we ate there.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
Don't do the other
no?
one.
Really? About sure?
I think so. The other one, not the other 5 times.
Bum, 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 bum,
Okay.
bum, bum,
Misha who writes a litram SMS be'ak kolosim shiroisim litram hayu mashkim, and anyone who wanted to be involved with the Trumas Hadeshin would get up early. Vishnayim v'shloisha b'nei adamim torvim ki echad hu toirim. You can't have 2 or 3 people doing this. There's only one person who's going to be zoichet to be involved with the Trumas Hadeshin. Also beautiful sefer. Ela matilin vayra.
Is it about that?
No. Trumas Hadeshin is a fascinating Shalos and Shuvas.
Why is the name that?
Because that I never looked into. I could find that.
What?
But
Can you imagine I write a sefer and I name it?
no, but think about it.
I name it
I didn't write
Yehuda.
it.
I name it
You
you. I'm just saying
I know.
Yehuda Tzvi. I'll tell Yehuda Tzvi, and I'm like, oh, it's such a great Shalos Chuvas on Sukkah, and it's like, what? This is Rabbi. So you see what he's doing? He's putting in the Superman. It has Kol HaTorah Kula on the Superman chip.
There's no Shalos and Shuvas sefer that more of them, percentage-wise, work its way into Shulchan Aruch Ramah than the
More
Trumas
than-
Hadeshin.
who-
It's very short, the Trumas Hadeshin.
Written by Rabbi Yitzchak Fogel. One time I'm gonna get it right.
You can't like guess.
No, it's not. It's not Batavid, right? Lose weight.
Trumas Hadeshin.
Our boys say we're getting the answer. You're waiting with bated breath as you drive your Tesla full service drive. What's FSD stand for?
Full
Autonomy,
self drive.
full self drive, 4-wheel self drive. Elon Musk, Cybertruck.
Okay, Rabbi Yisrael Bain. Rabbi Yisrael Isserlin.
Israel Israel.
He was
that?
born in Germany.
I was gonna say Germany.
1390.
Ooh, that's a long
Chief
time.
Rabbi of Vienna. Oh, hold on, now with Vienna. There's 2 Nashim.
What's he talking about? Whole tumult in Vienna with the 2
What do you mean?
Nashim? Hold on,
This
one
is-
second.